Welcome to this explainer. Look, we are unpacking a monumental shift in digital marketing today. We're going to dive deep into how conversational AI is completely rewriting the rules of local search and exactly what your business has to do to survive and thrive in this entirely new landscape. If you've been wondering why your local visibility seems to be shifting lately, you are absolutely in the right place. Let's get right into it.
Here's our roadmap for today. We'll be covering the conversational search shift, building your ground truth, the power of rich details, why review text matters, scaling success with automation, and finally, converting the AI lead.
All right, part 1, the conversational search shift, from typing to talking.
We are witnessing a massive behavioral change right now. Customers are moving away from typing short, generic keywords into a search bar. Instead, they're just talking to their devices, asking full, complex questions. Think about the difference here. In the old days, which, let's be honest, was really just last year, a user typed plumber near me. The human did all the heavy lifting. They had to scroll to the search results, click on 3 different websites, check operating hours, and manually scan reviews to find a match. Now, picture someone holding their phone and asking Siri or Google Assistant, "Who is the highest-rated emergency plumber near me that is open right now and doesn't charge a call-out fee?" The burden of doing the work has moved entirely from the human to the AI. The AI does the comparison behind the scenes and just spits out the single best answer.
Picture this. A user is driving, using Apple CarPlay or Google's Ask Maps. They're focused on the road. They literally do not have the time or the ability to browse through a list of 10 options. In this conversational UI environment, there is no page 2 of Google. If these AI tools only provide 1 or maybe 2 recommendations to a user on the go, being in third place means your business is practically invisible. AI doesn't just present options anymore, it filters them out. You are either the answer or you simply do not exist.
Naturally, this kind of drastic shift creates a new kind of stress for busy owners. The source material calls this AI guilt. It's that sinking feeling that your competitors are figuring out conversational AI while you're just trying to keep your head above water running your daily operations. If you're feeling that right now, take a breath. You don't need to be an AI engineer to fix this, and we're going to outline exactly how to adapt step by step.
Moving right along to Section 2, building your ground truth, becoming the trustworthy option.
A lot of business owners assume there's some separate magic switch they need to flip for AI search. They wonder, does AI just replace the need for traditional local SEO? The answer is a hard no. You cannot skip straight to AI optimization. AI entirely relies on traditional local SEO fundamentals to exist in the first place. If your base data is a mess, the AI simply won't trust you enough to recommend you. And by a mess, I mean having an old phone number listed on Yelp, a different one on your Facebook page, and a new one on your Google profile. That kind of inconsistency, it's a massive red flag for an AI model.
I absolutely love this analogy from the source material. Think of AI as a brilliant, hyper-fast librarian. But listen, even the smartest librarian in the world can't find your book if the filing system is fundamentally broken. Your verified Google business profile is that core filing system. It's the central data source that AI models pull from to understand who you are, what you do, and whether you are a legitimate operation.
So to build that digital trust, you have to perfectly align these foundational layers. First, your Google business profile must be fully claimed, verified, and active. Second, your NAP, that's name, address, and phone number, must be razor sharp and absolutely identical across every single platform, from Yelp to Apple to Bing. Why do Apple and Bing matter so much? Because AI models don't just look at Google, they scrape the entire web to cross-reference and verify truth. Any discrepancy creates doubt. Third, utilize technical markers like schema markup on your website. Think of schema like digital name tags you put in your website's code so the AI doesn't have to guess what you sell. It explicitly tells the language models your prices, your exact services, and your hours in a language they instantly understand.
Which brings us to Section 3, the power of rich details. Granular data wins.
Okay, what's really interesting here is that basic contact info is just not enough anymore. Because customers are asking those highly specific spoken questions we talked about earlier, your data has to be incredibly detailed. Imagine a user asks their phone for a cafe with wheelchair access that is open past 8 p.m. If you own a cafe and you happen to be wheelchair accessible and open until 9 p.m., but you haven't explicitly checked those exact boxes in your profile's accessibility info, well, you're automatically filtered out. The AI isn't going to guess. You simply won't make the shortlist. The AI needs this granular, specific data to confidently answer complex, spoken queries on the fly.
All right, Section 4, why review text matters beyond the star rating. We need to completely rewire how we think about customer feedback. Star ratings are great for general trust, sure, but AI actively reads the literal words inside your customer reviews. This is a game changer. If multiple reviews mention fast service or easy parking, the AI uses those exact phrases as targeted SEO fuel to match you with the user's specific verbal request. On the flip side, we have to talk about cautions. AI models are literally designed to protect users from bad experiences. If reviews consistently form a negative consensus, saying you're hard to reach or overpriced, the AI will use that caution to suppress your business. It filters you out to be helpful to the searcher. And this is exactly why active engagement, like responding calmly and professionally to negative feedback, is absolutely required to maintain your digital reputation.
Furthermore, we've got to talk about what the sources call the recency mandate. A massive pile of 500 glowing reviews from 3 years ago, it isn't going to cut it anymore. Think about it. You wouldn't trust a restaurant that hasn't had a single review since 2019, right? Well, neither does the AI. The algorithm demands fresh proof of your activity. A steady, ongoing stream of recent reviews assures the language model that you are currently active, open for business, and still delivering quality results today.
Section 5. Scaling success with automation, eliminating the manual grind.
So right about now, you might be thinking, how on earth does a busy roofer or a local cafe owner manage all this granular data and constantly monitor review text without completely losing their mind? The answer is automation. You literally cannot do this all by hand. Smart businesses are using centralized platforms to oversee the whole shebang in one single dashboard. These systems will automatically score your profile, flagging real issues like missing holiday hours before they cost you leads. They can even use AI to draft natural-sounding replies to your reviews. And to solve that recency mandate we just covered, these tools integrate seamlessly with payment platforms like Stripe or Square. The moment a customer pays, the system automatically sends an SMS text with a review link. It removes all the friction and practically guarantees a higher volume of fresh reviews.
And hey, it doesn't stop at just capturing reviews. You can use these exact same tech stacks to automatically generate and schedule fresh photos and Google Business Profile posts weeks or even months in advance. This ensures your profile always looks fresh, active, and relevant to the AI without you having to stop your actual day job to become a full-time content creator. It is a massive relief for a busy owner.
Finally, Section 6. Converting the AI lead, the post-click experience.
Being recommended by our smart librarian from earlier is completely meaningless if you drop the ball at the finish line. Once that highly targeted AI lead actually clicks through to your website, you have a very short, unforgiving window to capture them. Local customers arriving from mobile search are ready to act fast. Because AI gives users instant answers, they expect instant results from you too. You absolutely must have lightning-fast mobile website load times. If your site takes 10 seconds to load, their brain will instantly reject the experience and they're bouncing to a competitor. If you missed their call, you need missed call text-back systems or voice receptionists to engage them immediately. And keep your booking form simple and mobile optimized. Ask for just the basics: name, email, and phone number.
Always remember this ultimate takeaway from our source material. Rankings alone do not pay the bills. Ask Maps, Siri, and other conversational AI tools might do the heavy lifting of filtering the options and choosing the shortlist, but your post-click digital experience and your real-world customer service is what actually secures the revenue. Getting to the top of the AI search is just the introduction. Your business still has to close the deal. So, I want to leave you with this. If a customer spoke into their phone right now and asked an AI to recommend the absolute best business in your specific niche, in your specific town, is your digital ground truth organized enough, fresh enough, and detailed enough for the AI to actually trust you? Take a hard look at your digital footprint today, because the conversational search revolution is already here, and it waits for no one. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and I'll catch you in the next one.